Welcome. Today we're looking at the Enya Nova Sonic Go something Nova. This thing. The video is kind of dark because the guitar is so freaking bright that if we light me the way that you would like to see all of this, then this is just like, wah, super bright. So you're gonna have to deal with, you see, like way too bright, a little bit of a dark video. We're gonna have to cover a lot of pros and cons about this baby. We're going to start with taking it out of the box and you see what's all there.
Arthur remained very worried. But can we trust him? He said. Myself, I trust him to the end of the earth, said Ford. Oh yes, said Arthur, and how far's that? About 12 minutes away, said Ford. Come on, I need a drink.
My God, this is terrible! Will somebody please stop it?
Are you serious, sir? He said in a small whisper which had the effect of silencing the pub. You think the world's going to end? Yes, said Ford. But this afternoon?
So yes, we have a guitar with a built-in speaker. What a dumbass idea is that, you will say. And you might be right, but you might be wrong. Jury's still out on that. That's kind of maybe why you're watching the video. So for now, let's not look at this. Let's not judge that. For now, let's not look at the built-in modeler, which it has. Okay? For now, let's listen to it. Pickups, output, standard tube amp, and let's jam a bit. So yeah, did that sound like a plasticky toy? Well, it isn't. It is carbon, which allows these amazing one-piece kind of shapes with this amazing heel there. It is rather light. We don't really need a volute on this because it is carbon. We have non-locking tuners, which is, again, this is all kind of okay, considering that it's $399 on Amazon. This reveals the speaker, only that I cannot for the life of me figure out. I'm gonna assume this is magnetic. I can't figure out how to open this. I have no idea. And I don't want to pry it open. So it's gonna stay closed. You have a volume, 3-position switch, all silver, very nice. No inlays except for the 12th fret, which is, I think, great. We have very, very clear dot inlays. Look at this amazing shape. This is so ergonomic. It is ridiculously ergonomically shaped. I wish there were more electric guitars like that. We have a... We have a stop tail that goes through the body. We have a spoke wheel there for the truss-rod adjustment. We have a 0 fret. And then the nut kind of is part of the neck, I think. Very, very, very small headstock. So how do you get to the strings? I haven't figured that out. I mean, somehow you're going to have to get to the strings to change them, right? I mean, there's silicone in the back here. I just don't know how to get to the strings. Ah. Haha. Piece of silicone with little nipples. And there you get to the strings to change them. Nice. I mean, did they have to cover that up? No. But nice. Let's look at while I cough product shots. So, for now, let's treat it like a standard guitar before we get into apps, Bluetooth, modeling. For $3.99, I'm going to talk as a teacher here, not as a guitar nerd that has like really high-end shit. For $3.99, you can get wooden guitars that are good. You can get Harley Benton, there's jet guitars, there's an amazing guitar that I have from Earth Guitars, a headless from China. There is good stuff for $400. This is not bad in any way. For $3.99, you're getting a nice package. You're getting this guitar, you're getting a halfway decent gig bag. With most of the guitars, you're not getting a gig bag. Now, the guitar is very, very tight in the gig bag and actually sits really, really on top right here in that pocket. So the gig bag should be a little bit bigger, but it's included. And it also comes with a pretty strange, there's also USB and that stuff, but it comes with a strap. And it's a kind of a cool system, maybe. So in here is actually a magnetic bit. And you wrap that bit with a little string around the pin. And then this clicks in magnetically, like this. And it is, I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. It's a weird way to do this, but why not? Bam. And there's my strap. And it is absolutely secure. If I want to get it out. And then you've got these things dangling from the guitar. This is all included. Now, if you consider this as your first guitar, it's light. You can get it on Amazon. Comes with a case, comes with a strap. Very ergonomic to play. The action is fair for the price. We're still not talking about the speaker and the modeling. which adds as your first guitar. But as a regular guitar, for $399, I'm not gonna say it's shit. It's not mind-blowing, but it's really not shit. So we're gonna go and, as a regular guitar, go into some amps. Gonna go into the Royalist from Tone King, which you would never do with this, but you could. And that's what it would sound like. Going to the Freight Deliverance, which is brand new in the studio here. If you're asking yourself, what's under the jacket? Later. Not in this video, but later. Let's give it some high gain from the Enya Founders Edition. I guess the cat's out of the bag. Damn, am I dark. Okay, so, does it work as a guitar? It plays nice. I hear sounds. Packaging is fine. I like the sounds. There's nothing off-putting at that price point. I'm fine with the carbon. I mean, the weight's good. The shape is achievable with carbon, which you can't do at that price point with wood. So that's all great, right? Now let's look at it as a guitar with a built-in modeler, which it has. Now I'm going to take the cable and go directly into my audio interface. Some of you have trouble understanding these concepts. I've seen it on my Tonex video. I'm going to take the cable directly from the guitar, not go into a tube amp anymore. I will go directly into my audio interface. And then I will turn on the modeler, the digital modeling system. You understand? For some of you, I have to talk very slowly. And now, we hear the guitar DI, which is crap. You don't want that like any other electric guitar. I'm gonna hold this in. And now it lights up green. volume still applies. And then this is also volume. So you could go directly into a PA if you wanted to. You click it, and we're on the next sound. Blue. Realistically, more like... Next sound, more gain. And the next sound is like a lead sound in purple. And we can hear low bit rate there on the delays. Now, can you change those 4 sounds? Yes, you can. It connects with the app rather quickly. There's my other Enya guitar. And there's this guitar. Gerät verbinden. Okay. Nova Go Sonic system. So now you should be able to see the app. And you can, I mean, it's very, very simple. The one thing it doesn't have is a tuner, which would help. But you can see in the corner, there's 88% battery. And you charge it with USB-C right there. Now, that's my clean sound. And there's 4 different versions before you go and edit. So let's try this. With the chorus. There's really only 2 amps. So we got the Überlastung. It's all translated from Chinese into German. So that's an overdrive. Same thing, they add chorus. They add delay. Whoever sound designed that isn't that great. They literally added the same things. That's pretty bad. Here we go. Already edited that, so that's why you see the different logo there. I don't know how to play that. Yeah, they just added the same effects to all of them. Wow! And here we got high gain. That's bad. The delay is very, very cheap. You know. Okay, so if you go to edit, let's do this. Let's go to this and edit. You've got the deluxe clean and you've got the 100 distortion. So on the deluxe clean, one of the problems is while you're changing the parameters, it's not changing the actual parameter. Once you let go, it's pretty annoying. So nothing changes right now. And once I let go, there's an EQ. But again, it registers once you let go. And then how do you add the Oh, today's pretty bad. Come on, turn off. Up is off. Oh, man. And then you have the other amp. Which is really not bad at all. So if that's bugging you, there's a noise gate. The modeler is pretty shit, but it's also not unusable. I mean, you can hear some top-end, bit-crushing, low-quality stuff happening. $3.99 gets you a pretty decent guitar, and then the modeler, a modeler of that level. It's simple, all that, but a modeler of that level, we're talking 150 to 200 bucks extra, and it's included. So I wouldn't whine about it at all. There's a cat again. What do you think, Zayford? This is Zayford. Zayford, people are over there. Can I help you? No? I can't help you? What do you think about the Nova Go Sonic by Enya guitars? Can I finish? Okay, so, I mean, it's included. Now, I could stream Bluetooth audio to the guitar, which would come out technically. I mean, let's do this. It should work. It should be connected. Let me build a nice lead sound here. Yeah, a tuner would be nice. Tuners are okay. Nothing to write home about. So that is how you would do that. But the thing is, I pull this out. And now we're going to continue that, but with a built-in speaker. But we're going to do it in a way that you can actually hear it perfectly. Those are your ears now. That's where you're sitting. Put on headphones, otherwise it is completely pointless, okay? These are fake ears. And when you put on headphones, you will be sitting right there, and you're able to hear exactly as if you were, well, sitting right there. That's the whole point, okay? That's what that sounds like. So Bluetooth audio works. Here's my clean sound. Yeah, you're still hearing with this. Can make it quieter. It's still going through the pickups. So now let's pay attention to the distortion of the speaker. It is a tiny little speaker in a guitar. It's really thin, and it is distorting, depending on the resonant frequency that you're playing, quite a bit. How annoying is it that it might run from my face? Pretty annoying, right? It's distorting. Yes. Let's go to the next sound. Obviously, there's built-in feedback. Obviously, because the guitar is making the sound, the speaker makes a sound, the speaker vibrates the whole body vibrates the strings. Of course, there's going to be some kind of feedback. There's quite a bit of air coming out. Oh, let's get to the bottom line of this thing. Let's see it as a guitar for $3.99. It's okay. Comes with a strap, comes with a gig bag, is playable, is light, is ergonomic. Now, my argument as a pro for this, and of course you're gonna say, oh, you've been paid by this just like everyone else. Everyone's shown this on their YouTube channel. Yeah, they're doing a pretty good marketing campaign for this. And I don't mind. So, here's my 2 cents. As a guitar teacher, I could recommend this to students. It's a little bit higher in price range as I usually would, but getting a decent guitar alongside a decent amp and a decent beginner setup is never going to be $400. It's always going to be kind of like cat's destroying my studio. It's always going to be kind of not so good. So this is a decent guitar. It is a little bit higher in price than I would recommend, but okay. But you could sell this as a whole kit, as a whole guitar and gig bag, if the kid or your mom doesn't want to learn anymore and it was a failed attempt at learning an instrument and you want to move that on, you can sell this easier than here's this whole set with a shitty little amp and all that stuff. Because if you get a decent modeling amp, beginner, cube thing, you're going to look at $200 easily, probably over. The sounds with the speaker are shit. At a lower volume, they don't resonate so hard, and they're not so much shit. They are still shit. But they're totally fine to practice with when you're just, doing your... when you're starting out. Do you need more than that? No. And then you're learning your first power chords. Am I making fun of guitar students? No, that's what it is to start playing guitar, okay? And that was fast. So for that, it's more than fine. As a beginner, you don't have an ear for tone, for what these things can do. That takes years to develop to even get tone out of something like this. So for a beginner, this is fine. And then you have, as parents, something to get them for Christmas, which is the amp. So you can expand on the setup easily. But you know what? To begin with, that is totally fine. You can jam with the phone. That works. It also comes out of the headphone out, which means if you're a touring guitar player and you want to practice and warm up on the bus, you know what? Headphone out into here so the other guys can sleep or, I don't know, do drugs and slots, and I don't know what happens on tour. I've never been. Then, yeah, plug in headphones, get your jam track, and then start noodling. Totally works. It's conveniently cheap and conveniently small. To practice and warm up, yes. To noodle around to a jam track anywhere, yes. With the speaker, okay, but with headphones, yes. Through the output, yes. If you're busking and you want to jam along with something, send it to the guitar, comes out of here into your busking setup. I can think of a lot of reasons why this is not a bad idea. Now, if this was a lot more expensive, I would say, yes, that's a bad idea. But at $399, I mean, I was skeptical when I got it, but I was like, wait a second, headphones and the speaker, which is shit, and the sounds, which are, but I mean, it's all included. Okay? And it's not that the guitar itself is worse for it. When you plug it into a real amp, it works rather nicely. So, as a guitar into a real amp, bang for the buck, fair. Not amazing, but fair. But then you get the modular with halfway decent sounds on top of that, and that's nice. Wait, Bluetooth audio streaming, practicing, nice. Then you get the built-in speaker, nice. You want to play some accompaniment at a party somewhere because, you know, it's someone's birthday and you want to do... You could also use an acoustic. It's not great, but it's also okay for the occasion. You want to go to a songwriting session in the park? Yep, you can do that. Do that half an hour while the singer finds their lines. There are many uses for this. Again, where insane tonality isn't... The cat is going to destroy things. Absolutely a must. Not the most mind-blowing guitar, but pretty good for the money. The speaker doesn't sound great, but what other guitar has a speaker like this with a modular that does? I think physically it's just not possible. And the sounds are limited for what it's supposed to be. Yes, okay, there's this bit crushing kind of a thing happening on delay repeats. But you know what? When you're jamming on the couch and within the whole music, I didn't really notice it. Don't record with it. That's not the idea. This is a great beginner guitar because you can begin with this. You can begin with this and don't need anything else. And then you get a cable. You don't even need a freaking cable. Then you get a cable and you get the amp and you get all the other stuff. But you could buy this, and if you find that you don't want to play guitar, sell it as is. I'm pretty impressed. Still don't know how to open this. With what Enya did here. We usually see stuff like this and we want to dismiss it as, oh, that's crap. I don't think it is. To be 100% fair, I don't think it is. Because the price tag justifies our skepticism. I'll put links below to Amazon. Thank you, Enya, for commissioning this videos. Yes, they paid, but that is obviously not why I said what I said. Otherwise, they wouldn't have paid me to say that's crap, that's crap, that's crap. I don't think all the crap adds up to a bad product. I really don't. I think this is a cool thing that they can develop. Can they make the speaker better? I think physically no, because the speaker will vibrate the body will vibrate the strings will vibrate into... The feedback loop is there. It's impossible to do that. Unless you have better ideas, then comment below. Thank you. Links below and animals at the end.